Good morning, FGC.
Is it that time already? I heard you say something else. That's why I paused for a second. They say GFC. I was like, that's not right. Oh no, is it that time already? Yeah, that's what I'm.
It is. It is definitely that time already, and but let's just get the big news out the way. Virtua Fighter is out right now. The early adapters got to play it yesterday all day. It's for us, the common folk of the FGC. We get to play it today. And according to people in the FGC, the boomers that are really excited about it.
Hey, your people.
My people. You're right. My people. They're saying that the Wi-Fi isn't that bad, even though it is delayed-based Wi-Fi. I think I said this on the last one. Like, even though it was delayed-based Wi-Fi when it came out back in 2006, it was one of the better delayed-based for that time period. But we actually get to try it out today. Haven't tried it. I can't give you firsthand experiences, but the debate online is live. If you're over 30, if you're over 32, 33, you're like, hey, I don't expect the game that came out back in 2006 to have rollback netcode. But everybody else is like, yo, I respect the game. I want to play it, but I can't support no rollback, no buy.
For all these old heads that don't believe that this can come out, all you old people, I'm one of you. Garu Mark of Wolves was re-released with rollback netcode integrated into it. I'm kind of like, how can you say that you can't expect an old game from 2006 when a game from 97, 96 came out with rollback netcode integrated into it? Maybe it's the easier factor. Maybe it's not. I don't think it is that thing. I think it could have been integrated into the game. I truly wholly believe it could have been integrated into a game. It's a newer title compared to an old 2D fighter. But for the benefit of the doubt, maybe I'll say that it was more difficult to put in there. But at the same time, wait a little bit so you can actually have great online for your customers.
Hey, like I said, I haven't played the game yet, so I can't say if it's trash or not. I can only say what the boomers are telling me. But I can say
guys are just like, we got a Virtua Fighter. Oh, guy, we got a Virtua Fighter.
I mean, I am happy about it. But I can say what the reason is. The reason is I really think that this came together because of PlayStation. PlayStation has something. Definitely the fact that it's on PlayStation Plus is coming out and it's day one, and it's not going any PlayStation 4 title that you can play on PlayStation 5. PlayStation has something to do with it. That's the reason it exists right now. My other reason that it is so Arxis makes the Guilty Gear games, right? So they're already when Mark of Wolves came back and all that stuff, they were actually working on rollback netcode for Guilty Gear Strive. So they were beta testing it in all their older games, and they make fighting games. Sega last fighting game was Virtua Fighter 5 back in 2006. Not making excuses, but I'm saying the reason why is that Sega doesn't even have a fighting game division anymore. They have the guys that made Yakuza make this game. So they're not exactly fighting games.
And Sonic Team, and we all know how Sonic Team is doing.
Exactly. So I would say not an excuse, but the reason is the reason we got Rollback and Mark of Wolves, which is amazing, and the Fightcade is amazing too. If you guys haven't checked it out, I know the Lone Wolf has talked about Fightcade a bunch of times previously. Which you can also get on your Xbox Series S and X, by the way. I just saw a video on that. That they were already beta testing that, and like I said, best case scenario, this is a preview for a VF 6, and if not, then I'll have more to report on tomorrow, right? Are you going to at least give it a try so you can firsthand experience how bad it is?
I'll play it.
Just so you can be like, yeah.
I was never a fan of Virtua Fighter, also. So I mean, I'll play it, but I'm not like, oh my god, Virtua Fighter, But
just so we could talk about the actual online, not the actual game stuff, because the game is, if you play Virtua Fighter, it's Virtua Fighter. It's the same game.
It has not changed.
It's just, but they have added some extra stuff to help you learn the game, which is really cool because it's a very, very, very hard game to play. So speaking of PlayStation, they're just full of announcements today. We all know that back in, what was that? May or April, they announced that they were buying Evo, and we were like, what? Why is PlayStation buying Evo? So they're want to be. I think ultimately it's going to be a good thing. I hope so. But they're going to announce some things. We have Evo coming out in August, and we got a couple warm-ups coming out. PlayStation has just announced that the FGC Arcade Evo Edition, the FGC Evo warm-up rounds, and the Evo side tournaments will all be online. So as the article goes, it says Evo community today saw the PlayStation 4 tournaments announce global celebration of fighting a community, saying on June 10th until August 3rd, leading right up until Evo, is going to run a couple tournaments. The warm-up, like I said, the side tournaments, and the Evo edition tournament. So the games that we played in the PlayStation tournament FGC Arcade will be Grand Blue Fantasy, EU. Speaking of games that don't have rollback netcode, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11, and Tekken 7. In the Evo warm-ups, we got Guilty Gear Strive. Just pretty much expect Guilty Gear Strive to be in all of these. Mortal Kombat 11 as well. Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition and Tekken 7. And finally, competitors can get involved with the PlayStation Tournaments Evo 2021 side tournaments will all be online. They'll all be online, but you don't have to qualify for these. You could just be a regular person playing these games. They're going to be Blast Blue Cross Tag, Dragon Ball Fighters Grand Blue versus Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost on what? I didn't expect that. Skullgirl second round encore, Soul Calibur 6, and Under Night in Birth.
So basically, they're covering all their bases. Sony's like, we're making sure that we're do this right, and you should buy a PlayStation 5, the home of the FGC titles. You're just like, oh shit, all right.
I mean, that's kind of what I do. That's kind of like legit. I like a lot of the I won't say a lot. I like a few of the PlayStation exclusives. But I buy it to play fighting games. I'm that person who like I watch a lot of the other guys who do shows about the industry and stuff like that, and mostly everybody in the industry was like, oh, PlayStation bought Evo, who cares? Meanwhile, I'm like, I care. Me. This means everything to me, sir. But
why? You're the Microsoft man.
Microsoft doesn't have the fighting games though. I gotta go where the fighting games are. I am the Microsoft man. I do like playing multi-plats on Microsoft systems, but if the fighting games are over at PlayStation, gotta get a PlayStation, man. I actually, if I can get a little time off, I want to enroll in one of these like tournaments and be like my first Evo tournament online.
Do it
and just get washed. And see what happens. But Grand Blue, Street Fighter, MK11, Guilty Gear Strive is on everything. Guilty Gear Strive is the hottest game out right now. And I can't believe the Gundam game is going to be on it. That's like, what? I don't have much I don't have much experience playing Units online. I don't think I've ever played Units online.
Yeah, I haven't played Units. I haven't played Units at all. So I'm not sure how it plays.
Oh, that's right. You didn't get to come with us when we went to CEO and we were there playing. Yeah, I never played Units online, so I don't know what the online is like in Units. I know Tag's not that bad though. Not Tekken, Cross Blue.
Yeah, no, hey, you good? I'm having a stroke. You mean Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle?
Yeah. Which
you're like Cross Blue, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. You're stroking out.
But Grand Blue, they say has notoriously bad netcode, and Mobile Suit Gundam. I don't know. I know Skullgirls is really good. I'm surprised we don't see Power Rangers on here. Huh? That's weird.
Power Rangers still has like legal issues in like certain parts of the world because of the whole Sentai thing. So I think they're still having trouble with that.
Is it because it's owned by nobody knows who owns it, or just Sentai?
No. some of the stuff from Sentai, there's legality issues for different places that own it around the world. So, like, for example, Saban owns Power Rangers. That's why they couldn't use Sentai. So, when it comes to where the Sentai brand is around the world and what it's called, some places won't allow it to be downloaded in their country.
Huh.
I think like Japan doesn't allow is not allowing Power Rangers in their country because it's Sentai and the legality for Power Rangers and Sentai is a little weird. So
that's very weird. I want to look more into that. But that's all I got today. Light on news, but that's actually a big deal because Evo's cool. Evo's back. It's not live yet, and if you're a fighting game fan, it's free. I believe to enter these side tournaments. So why not? If you have a PlayStation, you have the game, you're free on a Saturday. Go ahead and really join up. You might be the true Ryu, win the tournament, and then just walk out into the sunset. Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you get two and done, which is you'll probably get two and done. That's probably more likely what's going to happen. But it's okay. It happens to everybody.
Unless you're like, really high.
Sonic Fox,
Tokido, Punk.
I think Daigo even said he was bad at first in the book. In the book, he was like, "Yeah, I got two and done on first one too."
And he was just like, and
that will never. I always say that will never happen.
He's wearing glasses at the time. He's just like, I understand this game now. Play me again, and then freaking just mash the person. I'm an expert. I shall go by the beast. And it's like, oh, here we go.
More news tomorrow, of course. We got more KOF stuff coming up later on this week. That's gonna do it for me, Red K.
I'm the Lonely Swift by choice.
Be good, keep playing games, and we out. Peace.